Okay, you should be able to see my screen. Can you see it? Okay. So I'm recording too, so I'll send this to you when we're done. All right, so this is the main course. I'll just send you like I think you're in it. So I'll paste this on for you. Oh, I see like a little dot. That's you. That's interesting. Okay. So when you go in, this will be the front end that I'll send you. So you'll be on the front end of the course. But the way that they have their courses set up is if you're an admin, at the bottom of each course page, you can either click edit or edit with WP Bakery Page Builder. So it makes it really easy to edit. So this is the quickest way to get into a page to edit it. So I'll send you this main link. And we need introductions for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 4 and 5 are going to be tricky, and I'll show you why in just a second. But 1, 2, and 3 will be easy. So you click on, in the front end, Lesson 1. And then there's no text here. You need to go to Edit WP Bakery with Page Builder, but you need to right-click it and open it in a new tab so that you don't lose this because you'll need to go back to it soon. So then you go here and you say add text block and you replace that text with whatever text. And I guess just like look at the content from the sections and just a real brief, welcome to lesson 1, and then here's what we're going to cover, and then here's the learning objectives. I think he's still editing the learning objectives, right? Okay. I'm not sure though if Peter has even looked at the objectives yet, but I think they look pretty good. So it's up to you. The learning objectives, to keep it consistent with the way we did it in the other courses, I think we had like, okay, it's a specific code that I can put in real quick. It won't take me but like 2 seconds. And that way you don't have to. Yeah, I mean, if you look back at Wine 101, I think that's really all we need. Just here's what we're going to cover and here's learning objectives. And then like a warm intro welcome. Okay, here we go. So I'll just put that in the lesson 1. Boom. Okay. So, and then the learning objectives can go under there, and here's the text, and you can just copy this code into the lesson 2 if you want. Now, the main thing to remember about WordPress is I saved it here, but it's not saved at all to the actual course. So you have to click update or else you'll lose all your work. So always click update, and then you can just X out of that lesson and come back over to your main page and then click lesson 2. And then you just do the same thing, open a new tab and so on and so forth. That's 1, 2, and 3 should be easy. The reason I said 4 and 5 are going to be tough is because I finally was able to wrangle all the content for 4, 5, and 6, because remember we had AVAs in 2 separate lessons. And the way that it should work out now is 4, instead of it having that big list of all the grape varieties, there are 3 topics now. And white grapes is going to be just those 2, which I thought was odd because, what happened to Riesling and so forth. Anyway, yeah, maybe I'm going to have to ask about that. But, I mean, I looked up the other wines and those are red. So I'm like, okay, I guess these are the only 2 we're doing. I'm still working on this, so just ignore it. Anyway, the video will go here for Sauvignon Blanc and Chardonnay. And then there'll be a table comparing the two right here. And then red grape varieties, you'll see all the reds. I mean, those are reds, right? Okay. Riesling was never on there. No, it wasn't on anything that I had. And then there'll be a stat table comparing just the red grapes. And then the grape comparison will be a table comparing all of them. And then that's also where some stat tables that I'm working with Carrie on will go. And then the handout will go there too. So to get the content in order to write this, I would look at the script for the grape varieties. But if you really want to look at the original content, it is here. It's right here. All of it is. Even for the AVAs. So you can look in these pages for that if you want. The script is cleaner. And then the AVAs, I did the same thing. Instead of having them all listed out and in two separate lessons, they're all in one lesson. Mountains are together, valleys are together, and now these pages look like this. And it's a different pagination, which is kind of interesting. So instead of tabs, because the tabs would have gotten messed up because of the number of them, you just bump between these little dots. But there's no content here. This will be where the video goes, and this is where the producer interactive that I'm making right now, that's what I'm working on today, will go. So to get that content, you can get it. The producer content is not in the script. So to get the producer content, you'll have to go, I don't even know if you'll need that, honestly. You can just say the producers, I don't know. But if you want to see the producer content, you actually have to go into each of these in this little extra piece that'll be deleted once we finish the course. And then from the script, you can get the actual information about the AVA. So I'll let you kind of pick through that. If you want to wait to do 4 and 5 until the videos are done, we can do that too. What content? So the only content that we have in a Google Doc is in the script. And so all of that information for 4 is in the script. There's nothing, that's not going to be in the script right now, at least. So you can use the script to do lesson 4. Lesson 5, all of the AVA information is in the script, but the producer information, which is just that little bit at the bottom of each page, that is not in the script. So if you want to say anything about the specific producers when you're writing this, you'll have to come down here. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So here, all of this information is in the script, blah, 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 until you get down here. And then this is not. Hess, Makamai, I don't know how to say that, and Mount Veeder. So you can pull a producer from there. I think that's it. But yeah, 90% of it is in the script. That would be so helpful, because that's something that it takes time, and we have now added to our list about 12 interactives in addition to the videos. So I'm trying to knock them out as quick as I can. And every time I knock one out and send it to Carrie, she's like, oh, I could make this for that. And I'm having to wrangle her in and say, Carrie, we don't have time to add to our list right now. If this is good enough, let's stick with it. And then, in round 2, or if we finish early, we can come back and edit. But they're good. They're fine. Just focus. She's got so much crap. This is her document. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it quickly. Sent her this. The document she was working on, she finally sent it to me. And it was a mess. She had stuff under the wrong lessons, and it was just it didn't make any sense. So I put everything under the right lesson, And this is all the stuff that she's making. And the stuff that's crossed out is what she's done. But look at how much is not crossed out yet. So I'm like, just stick with what you got for now, and then we'll see. Because I need all of this before I can make the timeline, and feel like we're going to get in crunch time and have an issue because I don't have everything I need to do stuff, but we'll figure it out. Did he? I didn't see it. I was on the other page. Here, I'll go ahead and stop the video.